Right lads, we're back with you. Right, got that sorted out now. What I'm doing now is I forgot these items. They two of them. So what I've done is I cut them out while I had you switched off. Those are for this front piece here. That's for this here. So they are 2 inches wide, 6 inches long. Just got the holes to punch out on that one now. What I've done is I've dyed the edges and I've burnished them. I don't know if you can see, yeah, you see it's shining a bit there. I've just got to put some Resolene on them. But before I do that, I'm going to punch these holes, because once I put the Resolene on, I can't do anything with them. So let's get these holes punched, and then I think I'm supposed to have to call this part 1, or unless I run into part 2, I don't know, but I'm assuming part 1 at the moment. And then what I'll do is I'll close it off at that, because once I've done this Resolene, I can't really do any more until it's gone dry. And it's dry in about 10 minutes, but I like to give it a bit longer than that, otherwise it's a bit tacky. So rather than working on something that's a little bit tacky, I'd rather let it completely dry. Come on, and go from there. Ooh, I'll pick them little things up off the bench, because when they roll on the floor they really are annoying on the old feet. Right, so for that I've got a I've got a little dobber here, and a little trick that you do on these dobbers, if you get a lighter and just whiz around there a little bit quick, like that. Looks a bit brown, but don't worry about that. You just wipe it off like that. What that does is that gets what we call getting rid of all the bum fluff on there. Stops all the little bits hanging onto the work that you're doing. Ooh. Now I pour a bit of this in. The beauty is this, if you're going to use different colours and you're using I use a small jar, but I don't fill it up. I'll put a little bit in here, enough to do what I want. And then once you're finished, don't put this back in the jar, because you'll see it will taint it. The dye, even though it's dry, as soon as you put the Resolene on there, this will go the same colour as that dye. Then it will taint that, so you don't really want to. You want to leave that as milky as you can. So without further ado, let's have a go at doing these. I'll lay them on the bench, and then that's it. They'll be left at that. And you really want to try and do it in one foul swoop, if you can, without getting too many bubbles. So you want to get it like that if you can, and then across there like that. That's that one done. You find it, you know, it's quite economical. It does spread quite a way. See, the dye is starting to come out onto the dobber now. But if you do it gently, you can just get rid of those little bubbly bits. You don't really want the bubbly bits there, although they will go when you've when it's dried out. That's another one. What we've got here. This is a lot thicker leather, this is, but it is really supple. I was quite surprised how supple this leather is. But, there we go. Isn't it funny when you're holding something a little bit dainty or whatever, a bit fiddly, your hands start shaking, don't they? I don't know why, because there ain't nothing wrong with my hands. Well, I ain't got Alzheimer's or whatever you want to call it. What this resin does is this, you've already burnished the leather to close the pores of the leather, but what this does is once you've done that, I burnish it, as I say, with the dye. Some people use just water, but that's up to them. I think, well, you know, if you've got a clean cut edge there, it's going to look a little bit, you know, so you try and blend it in with the colour of the leather. So I use a dye, burnish it in, and then when it's dry, put the resin on. And as I say, once you've got that on there, you can't really do a lot more until it's dry. So actually that's clean. There is no mess in that. Look, so what I'm going to do is trouble is though, once this goes hard, so you can only use these once. See how the dye's gone on there, look. But you can only use them once. Because they go rock solid. Then what you do, that little bit of residue that's in there, you leave that. Then if you want to use that pot again in the morning, just get hold of that and it peels it straight off like a skin, just clean as a whistle inside. Then all finished, you know. Right, all that remains is I've got to put my heater back on now because we've got frost again tonight, and as I said, with my machine here, my sewing machine, I can't afford to get that. I can't afford to let that go get damp. Costs too much money. Excuse my back. There you go. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, as I say, I'm calling this part 1. It may have gone into part 2. I really don't know. But what I'm going to do now is, in the morning, I think, it might be later tonight. See how I go. I'm going to have my tea first. I've just fed my dogs. Oh, what an idiot. I've left these two here as well, haven't I? Now I've got to put it back in there, a little bit of that. How did I forget those two? I thought I'd done a lot. Oh, and I've got those to do as well. Right, so I haven't finished there. Right, but you know where we're all coming from, don't you? I say these two M ones. I forgot all about these ones here. So I thought, oh yes, I better just get them. So what I've done was I just quickly cut them out of the little bit of offcuts. I think I got them out of that. It's quite lucky, really. I thought, well, I might just as well burnish it, dye them and everything before turning it all on. I mean, it's I can't show you what I'm doing in the other shed because I haven't got the facilities for getting the camera in there for one. Keep working out a camera shot here. I'm ever so sorry about that. As I say, once this is sealed, at least when if you get water on it, it's not going to soak into it, you know. Right, I'll put that one there. Get another one. I would normally do the light coloured ones first, just in case the dye does get drawn out of that with the resin. But these were quite dry, so I knew it wouldn't do it. But if the dye did come out of these light brown ones, it doesn't matter if it goes on to the dark brown. I mean, it's obvious, isn't it? Common sense, really. So, and then tomorrow, or maybe this evening, I'll do part 2. And I'm quite looking forward to doing these. Actually, I think these are going to be turn out quite nice. As I say, the chap, I can make the pouch a bit bigger, which is what he's talking about. But the thing is, how much bigger? You know, I've left a message for him. I asked him to do me a personal message. How big do you want it? At the moment they're 7.5 inches long, or 5.5 inches across at the top, and how wide are they? There's a 2-inch gusset. Well, you might want a 2.5-inch gusset. I really don't know, you know. Sorry, I'm out of camera shot again. This is terrible, this is. And I'm not sure how to do editing yet, so I'm afraid I've only just learnt how to do that introduction video, because I thought, well, I've got a load of pictures on my laptop. I thought, well, how can I get them onto YouTube, because YouTube only do videos. And anyway, I just clicked on something, I don't know what it was. Oh, upload. And what I saw there was I clicked on this other video editor or something, and up come all these tunes. And when you find a tune you like, you drag it across into a little box on the left there. It says you know, music, and the other box above it is your video. Then you pick out the video you want, and you can put that music to it. Well, I don't know, I've still got to try and find out how to put some lyrics up, or some words up at the beginning of a video, like Robert does. I don't know how he does it, but right at the beginning of his video, it might say, you know, a day out in the woods or something, and in red letters or yellow letters, and I don't know how to do that yet. So we will get there. We will get there. Well, I think that's all done now. That's all that remains is for those to dry. Not very shiny that one, or not very. Might as well use the last bit of sealant up on the off of the dobber. So, as I say, it's no good we are telling them, what's his name, Joe, to get in touch with me. Let me know, other than an email. And I haven't got his email, so I can't do that. And I can't do it on this video because it ain't finished yet. I've got a part 2 yet, haven't I? So, I'm ever so sorry. I keep doing it. I'm out of camera shot, and you know, when I see people, I'm watching a video, and the amount of people that actually do that, it's quite annoying, really. I think, well, yeah, you're telling me this and telling me that, but I can't see what you're doing. You're you're out of camera shot, you know, and here I am, got to practice what you preach, mate, and I'm doing the same thing, ain't I? So there we go, do rabbit on, don't I? I don't think I can do any more there. That's all that done. That's all done. What's this here? Use your office dauber. Get it out of the way. I'm getting a bit hungry. I think I'm going to have a chicken masala or something tonight. I don't know. Wow. Apparently I've done one video and it's so damn short, you know, short and sweet, but I didn't work it out right, you know, it got a bit too, I just turned it on, done a bit of this, that and the other, and I thought, oh well, I can't do no more, so that was it. I turned the video off, and I don't suppose there's 2 minutes on there, so sorry about that, lads. Right, there we go. There's a D-ring there, that's that done there. I've just got to do a template. Just got to do a template to put these, as to where these holes go. Well, I can use it on this here. So when I've marked that out, I'll mark them holes. So then all I've got to do is just scribe round it, mark where the holes have got to go. As I say, when I was still employed, we had a clicker press and we had special blade tools that come in there and done it and punched it all out for you, and you just away you go stitching. You know, so much easier, but cost a hell of a lot of money. And because of the little bits of work I do, it doesn't warrant that. So anyway, I don't think there's any more that I can do on this bit, so I usually just zoom on something so that it get a steady picture. So no, I won't use the other one, can't I? Because that's the work I'm doing. So let's put it on there, and there we go, I'll leave that. So I'll catch you lot later. This is look out for part 2. Thanks for watching.